Hey guys, Coach Bobby here with BC4 Performance. Want to talk to the wide receivers today about winning one-on-ones. And the two things we need to do for winning one-on-ones is sell a certain route, and we also need to be efficient in our break so that we can get out of that sell and get back onto the route that we're running. All right, so we're looking here at John Mechie, wide receiver for the Houston Texans, used to play for the University of Alabama. And we're going to play this route right here so you guys can see it. It's going to end up being an in-breaking route, but he creates complete separation and throws that DB very far off of him. And basically, there's a couple reasons as to why he's able to do this. So, first off, when he releases off the ball, all right, he's going to jab and attack inside. And when he attacks inside, he fully commits his shoulders and his hips to attacking inside. Okay, so for right now, we can't even see the DB, but his shoulders are fully going in this direction with his hips and his head. So we'll see right here when he jabs back out that the DB was trying to bite inside. All right, so he does a really good job of attacking in, and then once he gets there, like I said, we need to sell where we're going, but then we also have to be efficient at breaking off it. So when he breaks off of this, he slams down his hips. All right, he attacks, his hips fly and attack down towards the ground. He's able to break in one step and then break back up the field. So he's able to go in here and then come back out simply because he's so efficient at snapping those hips down and getting out of it. Then once he gets to the top, he does a really good job of jabbing outside, but once again, he snaps those hips down. He's violent with the hips. So he gets up to this midpoint. He raises the chest up. So now the DB knows he's going to break somewhere. But if he raises that chest and then he drops his hips violently and makes the cut in one step, we're going to win that battle. All right, so when he does that, raises that chest up, but he keeps his shoulders straight, he keeps his hips straight, so the DB has no tell of which way he's going. Then as he snaps himself down, he jabs the head out, all right, throws that head down in this direction, throws the foot down in this direction, but he does a really good job of planning and getting back outside in one step, rolls around, and then is able to make the catch. All right, and the final piece, guys, is as he rolls off of that, once he gets to here, he does a really good job of turning that foot angle. All right, same thing here. He's leaning into it and stays low out of that break. All right, does a really good job here of staying low, keeping that hip level low, so he's balanced and he's able to make it out of that break. So this is where, when talking with a lot of younger players, when they go to sell things, number one, they don't fully commit to the sell. So they don't lean enough. They don't sell, hey, I'm going to attack inside. They kind of half lean or just dip their head. You really have to fully commit because the DBs know. They've watched you 1,000 times. They know how it looks when you run a route. And then when we do that, we also have to be efficient. So we have to be violent with those hips to really snap them down, to really attack the ground. And when we do that, we can be fast and get out of our breaks really quickly. So even if there's a DB who stays with us or is really fast, we still need to be able to break and get away from them. So just really good job here by John Mechie. And like I said, guys, for any of you younger players, high school players, as you get further in practice, this is where you want to try different moves and different releases. So for anyone, on a team, once you get in later in the season, you've gone against your DBs 100, 200, 300 times, they're going to know your moves. So you have to keep changing it up. So while you're in practice, try some of these moves, change it up, and then when you get into the game, it's going to make it a little bit easier because even if that guy watched you on film, he's not necessarily going to be able to react to all of your moves the same way as watching it on film. So really good job here by John Mechie. We'll watch it one more time, all right? And then, guys, click the subscribe button. We're putting out new videos every week for different positions so you guys can get an idea for everything that's going with fundamentals and the basics of each of the positions. So really good job here by him. Excited that his cancer is in remission. He's back on the field and excited to see what he can do this year with Houston.